Okay, so this hand has turn 1 Tinker, also turn 1 Time Walk, so, I mean, this is a snap keep. Obviously, we have no Force of Will, so if opponent were to lead on something like Mishra's Workshop Sphere of Resistance, our life gets harder. If opponent elects to, say, cast their own turn 1 Tinker, obviously we have no protection for that either. But you're never going to mulligan a hand this powerful, so. Pearl. It's going to be another artifact. Mana Vault. This could be Mishra's Workshop, or it could be Paradoxical Outcome. Strip Mine makes me think more likely to be Mishra's Workshop. That's currently 7 mana, so our opponent also has quite the powerful start. If this is Karn the Great Creator, it's a problem. Anything else is okay, so it is Pio. Or some kind of deck that has both Narset and Strip Mine and Mana Vault. So maybe something like Grixis Thieves, Dack Fayden, Notion Thief, that kind of thing. Currently, we don't really care about an Narset, so not bad for us. Though opponent can maybe find a Force of Will off this Narset, which would be bad for us. Opponent found a Ponder, probably will use it with their floating mana. Is it like healthy to stay awake for 48 hours, Reba? Yeah, it doesn't sound very healthy to me. I'm all for you. Why did opponent tap their Mana Vault? What's going on? Well, they can't untap their Mana Vault now because they've cast their Ponder. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's dope then. Yeah, so this is Grixis Thieves, probably. Alright, well. I'm a bit scared of going Tinker Blightsteel because of this Time Vault and the possibility that opponent just takes infinite turns. We drew our own Time Vault. What does that mean? I think the best thing we can do... Because I don't want to put a Blightsteel into play. I think it's a pretty free roll for us to just cast Time Walk to start. I agree. Our opponent is F6, though, so that tells us a little information. I'm going to grab the green land because I have a jet in my hand. I wonder if playing an engineer down 1 here is something worth doing. We can't EE for 2 and blow it up unless we were to draw a mana source. 1 stops key, but they do get an extra turn. I think it's fine. I'm not sure it's worth it, but we're going to try. Efficiently use our mana. So if we hit a Mox in here, we can actually Yogwill into another Time Walk turn, in which case we are starting to get close to Tinker Vault Key, which would be good. So we hit a Moxen. If we were to Tinker right now, we would only be able to get not enough. But what we can do is we can Yogwill, fetch land, walk, and then hopefully hit some more mana. The magic number is 6, so we just need a mana source. Ooh, is there a Tinker for Lotus Line? Yeah, there probably was. We probably missed it. There was probably a Tinker. Let's look. Tinker, Lotus, Yogwill. Yeah, we probably missed a Tinker Lotus Line here. Wait, did we? Tinker lets us sack 1. nets us. +1 on the. I don't know. I'll think about it after. It's possible. It's possible you're right, ZS. We're looking for a mana here. That was not a mana. So we did all that for not much. I think what we'll do is... So then our next question is, do we just put a key into play? That's not very good with our EE. We get 1 extra mana, but we have to do it in that turn, Muggy, is the problem, right? I would have to go back and look. We'll go back and look after this game. I think I'm going to leave open my EE and just put a Blightsteel into play. I think we end up short on mana, but it's something we should have considered. I didn't even consider it. So our opponent... I guess our opponent could still take infinite turns if they have a mana source, as they can strip mine us. So that's not ideal either. So this EE play doesn't actually do very much. I wonder if we had like an EE on 0 line. Didn't happen. Let's quickly go back and look, I think. I'm pretty interested to see if we missed something or not. I'm trying to slow down and play a little bit better on stream. That would be great. Okay, so plays Armoxen. Play Armoxen. Tinker for a... it only gains us 1 more mana, right? So we get a Lotus, cast it, and then we get to replay up to 4 mana. So we have 6 mana. And we have a Tinker and a Time Vault. So yeah, we missed it, right? Oh no, we have to tap all 3. Tinker, 4 mana, 5 mana currently. It'll be 5 mana. Play our land is 6 mana. Tinker Vault Key. Yeah, we missed it. We punted there. Good catch, CS. Good catch. Land makes our 6th mana. Yep, that's a punt. Could easily have lost the game because of that punt, so that's a good catch, CS. Well done. Alright, so opponent is on Grixis Thieves. I would like a Sorcerer Spyglass. And a Trinisphere. Maybe a Carpet. I'm not 100% sure on the Carpet, but we're taking out Tinker Blightsteel here. And... maybe we don't really need a Carpet because they're not constraining our mana in any way. This was really for when we were getting constrained on mana. I think 3-ball is still fine. But I could be wrong. We're trying it. No mana in this hand, so no keep for us. Much better. Keep. What do I want to put away? Maybe just the Mox Opal? I might consider putting away a land here. We're only... if our Ancestral resolves, the Opal becomes incredibly good, likely. And we're on the draw with 15 lands in our deck. I don't know. I actually think it's really close. I'm going to put away the Opal, though. I think there's a lot of merit to the explosiveness of Opal here. So our opponent gonna hold up in their mana drain. Ooh. I'm 100% down to play an Astrolabe here. I kind of like having that Opal if we were gonna draw Astrolabe. See if opponent thinks this is worth countering. I guess because they have a Moxen, they could untap and attack it if they wanted to. Okay, Spell Pierce, sure. It's fine with me. More likely my Ancestral will resolve. So they have a Dakini. Oh, they have a Narset. Well, that sucks. Swords to Plowshares. Interesting. I guess they did just get Blightsteeled. So wait, they're playing white? And they have Mana Vault, Strip Mine, Swords, Red, Time Vault? Interesting. This is something. I'm not 100% sure what's happening, to be honest with you. So I think what I'm gonna do... I really want this Oko to come down, and I really want there to be able to be a hasty creature. I think I might just go like Mana Crypt Time Vault. I think it's like not a great play. Obviously risky against a possible Dak Faden from our opponent's deck, but at this point we're not 100% sure what's in our opponent's deck. Oh, I guess we can't play a Oko because we don't have green mana? Yeah, that could be a problem too. I guess our Astrolabe did get countered. Oh, we're so dead. I mean, we could have gotten Key, but it seems like a pretty unlikely scenario that we were going to be able to 2-time Vault Key them here. What we got, I don't think was right either, to be fair. Not 100% sure what we're supposed to get. We don't really have answers. We're like behind on mana, can't use our Ancestral, can't cast our Oko. I guess maybe the best thing we could have gotten was an Emerald. maybe the best thing was just an Emerald. It's like pretty possible. I mean, whatever you say, Briva. Whatever you say. I assume opponent got Ancestral with that Demonic Tutor, but I could be wrong as well. Alright, well, we are in deep shit because I forgot we did not have green mana. And I've now given opponent a clock. Alright, well, we drew green mana because I'm a god. They got a wheel, and they don't have counter magic. We're in decent shape here. They got mana drain. They have a mana drain. Ah! Not like this, chat. We just got mana drained in 2019. It's almost 2020 and we're getting mana drained. Who would do such a thing? Oh dear. Snap Demonic. Wonderful. Yes, okay. You got it. So there's a Swords to Plowshares, so that means it's like 4-color cards? 4-color Thieves? Are we getting dacked and then... Oh, they just have Time Vault Key off their double demonic. Okay. Alright, alright. I respect that. I respect that. Fair. Fair. I guess we probably want this other needle in. We just like don't need as many lands against this deck. You thought opponent wanted to draw cards. Opponent wanted to win the game. This hand I think is fine. We've got a Brainstorm and a Fetch and blue cards to pitch to force. Pretty happy with this hand. Just gonna play Misty Pass. Hopefully not have to force anything. Can play Island. Probably will Brainstorm on our turn though, depending on what kind of mana opponent leads up. We'll have to see. Oh, it just has Black Lotus. I'm not countering this Black Lotus. Opponent has Black Lotus, don't crack it, pass. I would say I understand, but I do not understand. I do think I'm just gonna just like get this Astrolabe into play though. It's like some interesting. Do we want to keep the fetch for Brainstorm? I actually don't know if we do. I actually think we probably just want this Astrolabe in play. Interesting. Interesting. If opponent does nothing here, just slam EE on 0. Mana, you play basics, draw engine, or Emery. I don't know if opponent knows what's in my deck. They're asking why there's Astrolabes in my deck, but I don't know if opponent knows what's in my deck, which is the biggest problem. So I don't really want to say. I don't want to say anything. It's a different deck. It's not what you think, opponent. I will not be drawing cards with Paradoxical Outcome. Alright, opponent, it does not look like they're going to play anything with their Black Lotus. Man, I really kind of feel like EEing this thing. Why do I keep drawing why did I draw the third Astrolabe? Alright, what do you think, chat? You think we just get in there? You want to Brainstorm? Yeah, it's probably fair. It's probably fire. We can always get rid of the top 2 cards with Emery as well, which is what we're going to do. It doesn't get countered, I guess. Bomb the Lotus. I see you there. E hits a lot of things and can be rebought by Emery. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Emery Engineered Explosives on top. And then push them away. I think our opponent like might mana drain this or something. I don't really know. They're gonna force it, pitching force. That's fine. I'm gonna just play another one. The problem with playing another one is we lose our force of will. That's the biggest problem. We're gonna redraw back into all of our brainstorm cards if we don't, though. The brainstorm did not feel good, but oh well, I guess. So even if we were to blow up our own Moxen, Mason, we still could replay them with Emery as well. So opponent finally hit their land, but they are now out of Force of Wills, probably. I don't know if this means like a Jace the Mind Sculptor is coming, or like a Dak Vaden with Force backup, or a... I was about to say Monastery Mentor, because he just fetched white, but... At this point, I don't know, man. I kind of wish I would have just played EE. I really think that it might have been better, Muggy. What are they going to do? Force my EE? That would be hilarious. And great for us. So they're definitely going to... Dak Vaden? Which I'm just going to force. They might have like a Spell Pierce, I guess. Or a Fluster. Whatever. I'm going to have 6. They have nothing. And a Mana Vault. But the Mana Vault's tapping for something. Ah. Go off, fam. Alright, so if I just hit a mana, I play a Karn and win. But we know we have an Emery on top. So we could actually just Demonic Tutor for a Black Lotus. Or no, we would Demonic Tutor for a Tolarian Academy. So let's do that. Do I play around Mindbreak Trap? If I play this EE on 1, I could play my whole hand out. No, I should play around Mindbreak Trap. They have a Force as their last cards? Okay. Alright. They have no cards in hand, but they could draw Time Vault. We have a Trinisphere in our yard. So we could, I mean, blowing our E on 1 is not ideal. As we lose all of our Astrolabes, but we can buy them back, so it's pretty decent. Alright, opponent does not want to play through that. Yeah, so I think the way I would proceed through this game would be EE on 1, blow up opponent's things, or use our Academy, EE on 1, and then replay Astrolabe with a snow-covered mana. I guess I would change the Academy's mana into snow mana, at least one of them into snow mana, and then use Emery to replay Astrolabe. Though, actually, maybe the first thing you do is just play Trinisphere. Obviously, you're pretty light on mana, but every turn you could buy one thing back, and you have an Academy in play. It's probably actually Trinisphere, which is interesting. That's a pretty cool sequencing. All right. Whoa, 21 minutes ago there was a sub? Holy shit, I'm so sorry. Rumix, thank you for subbing with Prime. You're a powerful wizard. I hope you enjoy the emotes.